Welcome to part 3 of Princess and the Goblins. I hope you enjoy this series so far. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, I suggest that you go and watch those videos now before you watch this one. If you have any suggestions as to what I should try next as a roleplay or just a story reading, like the video and put your comments down below. Let's get ready for part 3, starting now. Princess Irene. She is speechless. Lance, I asked you a question, Your Highness. Goblin Prince. Me? I have been here all day, till your little princess wandered into my location. Lance, my men had scoured this area. Goblin Prince. I know. I looked as they passed right by me. He takes out a piece of what looks to be part of the guard's outfit. I was so close I could take anything from them, even their life. I must say, they truly are slacking now, aren't they? Princess Irene. Lance, I want to go. Goblin Prince. What's your hurry? Didn't you want to meet a goblin? Why not meet the prince of one? Lance. Lance holds the princess behind him and moves back to keep her far from the prince. Please leave her be. She is still young and has no knowledge of you. Goblin Prince. I already know this. He grins as he follows the two. Your walls have ears. Princess Irene. Why are you spying on me? Goblin Prince. Why do you think? Princess Irene. You know everything about me, and we just met. Goblin Prince. It makes sense to know about your enemy, but your friend here, we go way back, now don't we? Looks at Lance. Lance. I would disagree, actually. Glares at him. Goblin Prince. Oh, so you want to play it that way? I have saved your life. My stepmother would have loved to let you rot in that cell if it was not for me. I get it. Now that you got your dream life answered, now we don't matter to you. You are just like every sun person. Lance, I am nothing like them. Goblin Prince raises his hands in a surrender motion. Besides, not all of them are like that. Besides, not all of them are like that in the past. We have a great king. Goblin Prince. We have a great king. Such words coming from you. Lance. It's true. Princess Irene. I think it's true. Goblin Prince. Do you now? Moves faster towards Princess, but Lance smacks his arm away. Lance, please do not do that. I do not wish to fight you. Goblin Prince, because you know I will win, and I would be able to get your little princess and your dream. Lance, that is not it. Goblin Prince. He grabs Lance's cane, pulling him closer to his face. Then do tell me why. Lance. He does a quick twist maneuver that releases him from the goblin. As you have said it, maybe I will tell you some other time. Lance quickly picks Princess Irene over his shoulder and runs away. Goblin Prince. You can't run from us. We are everywhere, even in your walls. They hear laughing in the distance, most likely the Goblin Prince. Lance. He carries Princess Irene to safety of more men and quickly leads her back home. It is getting really dark by then. I have told you not to wander too far. Seems very unhappy. He can be very dangerous when he wants to be. He looks at the princess. Why did you go deep into the woods? You could have been lost. Princess Irene, I was just exploring. Lance sighs. I apologize for snapping at you, but I've told you that it could be dangerous, he says calmly as he talks to the princess. Looks like I need to request more security and check the kingdom as well, not to mention retrain every guard we have. He sighs and looks defeated. Looks like I won't be able to give you another story this night, but that doesn't mean I won't place a guard by the door of your room. With the crown threatened, we need more to guard you. Princess Irene, fine, but I would still like to go outside. Lance, I know, my lady, but for now, we need to take care of this problem first. Finally, they make it back to the kingdom, passing by closed shops in the town because it is at night. Princess Irene, I just want to be allowed to have fun because I won't be able to when I'm queen. Lance, I suppose so, but first we really need to make sure you are safe before anything else. The two of them sit for a moment in silence. When arriving at the castle, Lance leads the princess in. I still need to report this to my king. He is going to be quite sore with me when he hears about this matter. He looks worried. He checks the princess to see if she has any injuries. She just has a bruise on her wrist. He tells someone to give her treatment and to check if anything else was wrong. Princess Irene, don't tell them then. I'll never get to go back out. Lance, I have to, princess. Everyone jumps back at his tempered shout. He fixes his voice of a normal one. You could have been hurt, kidnapped, or worse. He lowers his voice when he says much worse. All because of me. You could have ended up there, dead, just because I didn't act according to my role as your guard. He turns around and walks away. I will do better next time, and I will be prepared. Someone to treat the princess' injury shows up immediately and leads her to her room. Princess Irene sighs. I want to be alone. Male healer. Yes, my lady, as soon as I treat you. It will be that of a moment, no longer. He does his job and wraps her wrists and then leaves. Princess Irene is now alone in her room, but as promised, Lance put 4 guards by her door in the hallway. Princess Irene, I meant alone. Princess Irene mumbles. They don't budge. She just closed the door so that they may stay out in the hallway. Princess Irene just goes to rest on her bed. At night, as she stirs in her sleep, she can hear sounds all around her, almost like the walls are alive. Princess Irene, they're spying on me. Nothing happens, but she is curious. Even if they don't do anything to her in the castle, they're doing it to scare her. Knowing this, Princess Irene hides under the blankets. She can hear footsteps in her room and something tugging at the blanket, but not enough to remove it from her. Princess Irene, who is it? Nothing is said, but she can feel something smoothing over her blanket that is over her. The touch is not intimate or inappropriate, but it's still not comfortable to feel it. Princess Irene, go away! She feels a little taps on her blanket, like little things are placed on it. The footsteps retreat from her, and the sound stops as well. Princess looks up to see what was placed on her blanket. It's the flowers that the Goblin Prince had when they met at the pond area in the woods. It's torn to shreds over her, and something else. It looks strange, but it looks like something she had seen in the castle when she was younger. It looks like something that Lance had snatched from her as a kid and looked scared of it, but looked more worried that she had it. It looked to be made of metal with spikes on it that could hurt her if you were to touch it. Princess Irene looks at this contraption and yells for Lance. Lance! Lance. Guards run in first, then Lance runs in, pushing some of the guards out of his way. Yes, my lady, I'm here. What has happened? Princess Irene, they were here. Look. Lance. He froze in place as he looked at the object she had in her hand. He even looked sick as he stared at it. Where did you get that? I had that locked up. Princess Irene, they put it there. What is it? Lance. Looks like he's about to throw up. Someone get that thing and put it in my room. I will deal with it later and have somebody come and clean this room. You never seen Lance look so worried or show any weakness towards something. Yeah, again, he has never shared much of anything about himself when he arrived at the castle. When he arrived at the castle with your father and a well-respected knight that was to be his father. Or was he not his father by blood? Princess Irene, tell me what it is. Lance. A knight takes the object out of the room. Lance starts to feel somewhat better, knows that you would demand an answer. That thing was not towards you, but to me. I don't understand the flowers, though. Princess Irene, I picked some before, but tell me what that thing was. Lance, what do you... Oh, then it was him that brought it out. Damn. How did he know? How did he find it? He paces back and forth. Princess Irene, what is it? Lance. He stops pacing and then looks back. It's a prisoner chain. He seems shaken when he says it. Princess Irene, what was it for? Lance, please, my lady, don't have me say it. It sounds like a sad plea. Princess Irene, I want to know. Lance, must you know of this? If you wish to hear more of this roleplay, like the video and leave a comment down below. That's it for now. See you later.